Hi. So, complete psychic change, huh? That's what's needed? Complete psychic change. Do you know what a complete psychic change is? Well, I'll tell you. It's a complete way of thinking. It's not woo woo stuff, even though there's some woo woo stuff in it. It's not going to a psychic. It's not becoming a psychic. It's a complete change of thinking. And that's what we have. We have a thinking problem, not a drinking problem, not a drinking problem, not a smoking problem, not a lust problem. We have a thinking problem. I'm just cleaning out the area with some sage from Angel, Divinely Guided Tarot. We have our scripture that she sent us, a box of scriptures, and we're going to read that too. Proverbs 19:11. Proverbs 19:11. I always suggest you read the whole chapter to get the full content, but if you just want to read 19:11, we have good sense makes me restrain my anger, and it is my glory to overlook a transgression or an offense. And her last video was on that too. It was on not getting angry at the low vibrational karmics that are sending us thoughts of negativity, not to even participate in anything that the devil throws at us. Don't even participate. Somebody calls you fat, say thank you. Somebody says your red, white, and blue dress here is ugly, say thank you. It doesn't matter. Don't even participate. Just be you, be authentic. Okay, we'll go ahead and we will start with the St. Michael cards today. Now, don't forget, I shuffled them all up and the spirit said to just pick round and round. So we're going to go ahead and do some picking round and round here. And if they come out reversed, it's for a reason. So I'm just going to read the energy. Okay, I'm going to invoke all of our angels, our guides of the Most High Light to come in and channel through me for the energy. And the first card out we have is you created the situation and you have the power to change it. And I see live is Joyful Dolphin. I love being first. Oh, I love being fat, so that doesn't bother me. Well, I don't know if you're fat or not, but it doesn't matter, right? Our bodies are our bodies. And some are skinny, some are small, some are big, don't matter. But if you are unhappy, you created the situation and you have the power to change it. If you're unhappy with something. Okay, good one. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and move St. Michael here, and we're going to put the tarot card over here. And that's like with that psychic change, you know. How do we get a change of thinking? I got my change of thinking by asking my higher power to guide me in the 12-step program of AA. I've got my change of thinking through scripture, through churches, through all that stuff. So it's many different things. Now it's a lot of tarot reading. It's a lot of AA. It's a lot of reading and talking to my angels. So, okay, now we're going to mix these all around and we're going to see what the tarot brings us, okay? We have the Nine of Swords reversed as the first card out. And that's a good card to be in reverse because this way you see the swords coming down on her head and she's full of anxiety. When it's reversed, it's saying you're releasing your anxiety. And that's good. Then that means you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I went swimming yesterday, for those of you that are shoveling snow, and it was awesome. And I laid out in the sun for a while and listened to my music. Uriah Heep, the Wizard, and a bunch of Kid Rock, greatest hits. But yeah, so less anxiety, 9 of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Magician upside down. So basically, all that's saying to me is that you're not utilizing your powers enough. So once again, you created the situation, you have the power to change it. This card is coming in with that. We're going to see what St. Michael says. He says, it's time to leave an unhealthy situation. Okay, so that's why the Magician is upside down. The Magician is upside down because you're not leaving that unhealthy situation. There's still some of you that are clinging on to something that is unhealthy. Now, I want you to really think about this since it keeps coming up. What is unhealthy in your life? What is making you sad or unhealthy or anxiety? Now, the 9 of Swords upside down said you got rid of a lot of it. So we're not yelling at you and saying you're not doing it. It's just saying that there's still more power that you could be utilizing. Okay, like again, Uriah Heep, the Wizard. You can become that song. It's in you. You know, you wouldn't be watching this channel if it wasn't in you. But something's holding you back still. And it's time to leave it. Okay, and St. Michael says it might have to do with something to do with a commitment. Okay, now, and Joyful Dolphin says, well, you can't really leave your mom, but I understand. Right, then that's not what we're talking about, okay? This is, we're talking about things that are clear. We're not talking about you to build a house and you don't even have a hammer, okay? So then that wouldn't be it, okay? It's probably an unhealthy situation, but you're there for a reason. And until God changes it, that's what you're doing, okay? This is other unhealthy situations. These are situations that you can change because you created the situation. You have the power to change it. And this is the Mage upside down. So you're not utilizing your power enough. So it wouldn't be something like that. No, it's something else. It has to do with a commitment I'm feeling because St. Michael, I asked him for more clarification. So what it's saying is something to make a commitment, okay? Like I'll just give you the example with the car loan. You don't want to keep driving your lemon of a car and breaking down all the time, but you don't want to sign a contract and make a commitment to a loan either. Well, see, that's where I'm saying you have to take that little leap of faith and make the commitment. Make the commitment and do it so that things can roll on easier and better. Okay? You're doing very good in love, okay? Joyful says she's single, but we're doing very good in love. We have the Knight of Cups. So keep moving forward. And if you're single, just keep praying for your twin. But remember, now, this is something I want to talk to you about with this Knight of Cups. A lot of us have our twin or our divine spouse, whatever you want to call it, in the other realms, but they've passed over from this realm. They've graduated, okay? So you really have to remember, right, have God as your divine spouse while you're here on planet Earth. You know, you don't have to have a physical person. I don't have a physical person, and I really don't want one unless they're my divine spouse. So if my divine spouse says I have to wait, then I have to wait to get there. He graduated early, or he had to go through a black night of the soul in the spirit world. He had to redo his contract. I'm here. That's all I can tell you. I'm on all other dimensions, but I'm here. And so the Knight of Cups is just saying, keep moving forward. Okay, keep moving forward. The knight is on the horse. The knight keeps moving forward. And yes, joyful dolphin, Jesus, God, right. We just keep moving forward. If we're supposed to have somebody in the physical, it will be a perfect match. I will not lower my vibration for anyone. So it has to be a perfect match, and you'll know that when you meet the person. And the person that comes here could just be a partner to help you on your mission. Your divine spouse, if he's not here, he's not here. Then he's up there and we have to wait. If your divine spouse is here, then you will reunite. If a soulmate is here to help you on your mission, then you'll be like best friends. It'll be awesome. You'll be able to do your mission and it'll be like best friends. Okay? St. Michael says, so keep your eye on the targeted intention. And that's just what I said. Keep your eye on the mission, period. Okay? And whether you get a partner or your divine spouse, that's how that's going to work out. Okay? I feel that I have a business partner coming in to help me with my mission. Okay? And I feel that my divine spouse is who I was with for 30 years. And he had to go early because he had to change his soul contract, go through a little bit of refining, and he guides and protects me now. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Now, what that's saying is that you're not completely happy yet. You still got some things out there that are upside down in the love department. And I think we just talked about that. So maybe, just maybe, that's going to help you move forward. Okay, to know that you might have a soulmate coming in. Like I have a few friends that are single, and they don't want a partner. They've been through enough shit here. And that's because their twin is in the other dimensions. But that doesn't mean that God's not going to give them a partner to help them on their mission. Just like if you go to work, you want to do the job by yourself because people just mess with your work. You can do the job better alone. And then God brings in a roadie, or God brings in an apprentice, and you have to let the roadie set up the band, or you have to let the apprentice set up your construction site. See, that's what I'm saying. Partners. You may get some partners to do your work, to help you. So the 10 of Cups in reverse is just basically we don't have everything we want right now in the love department, but it is coming. Okay? And we have the Hanged Man upside down, meaning that you don't have that perspective yet. And maybe this video, which I'm thinking this video, if you listen to it a couple times, is going to make you understand through the spirit that that's what's going on. That's really the whole thing. The whole thing is that if it was this way, I'd say you have a new perspective on this. But since it was reverse, and he wants me to be reading a lot more reversals because everything isn't unicorns and rainbows or Pegasus and unicorns. There's a few things in there that aren't all roses. So we have to have a new perspective on things, but since it's reversed, it's saying that you don't have enough clarity yet. You're still maybe thinking, I'm going to find my twin. When your twin, I just got done telling you, is in another dimension and you're with them. But now you need to get your partner, your business partner, your work partner. So that's the new perspective I want you to take on this, is to know that you have a twin. We all have a twin, but he might not necessarily be in this life for you. Okay? Now this one was upside down, decide to be happy now. So once again, that's backing up from St. Michael, exactly what I just said. Some of you are deciding not to be happy, or you aren't happy because of the fact that you don't have a partner. So if that is the case, now it could also be a job, it could also be an animal, it could be whatever is in that void that you have. It could be just more God you need to put in the void. But whatever it is, decide to be happy now is in reverse. So St. Michael's just saying that with the Hanged Man in reverse and the decide to be happy now in reverse, you're not quite seeing the full picture. And I'm sure hoping that this video will help you with that. Okay, so now we have the Two of Wands in reverse is saying that you're not getting out of the box enough. You're not being courageous and daring enough. So like when I said I went swimming yesterday, that was getting out of the box. Okay, I'm not just sitting home reading cards. I actually went down and talked to people and went swimming. That's what I mean about getting out of the box and being courageous and daring. Something simple as that. Going to the store and talking to people. Going on 24/7 Zoom AA, talking to people. I'm doing service work on there. I'm talking, I'm sharing, I'm listening. These are things that are getting outside your box. Somebody had a heck of a time joining Zoom, but they got on it, and I'm waiting to hear back how they like it, because it's not easy. You know, it's not easy to do Zoom. It's not easy to figure out all the little things like raising your hand and how do I share and how do I time and how do I do service work. For those of you that have computers, I only have a phone. Those of you that have computers, you can actually chair like this, like you're right here and you're running the show. So that's what I mean about getting out of the box and being courageous and daring. Okay, St. Michael says, be gentle with yourself. That would be, like I said, going swimming and doing things that you like, going to the whirlpool, the sauna. Now, if you're in a winter state, you might have to go inside to the YMCA, to the gyms, you know, however it works. You might have to do certain things different than me in California. Okay, underneath the Magician, we have Victory card, the Seven of Wands. So see what I'm saying? Everything I said about the Magician being upside down and we're not utilizing our power. If you act like the Magician and utilize your power and become the wizard on the hill, okay, you have victory. Seven of Wands is my victory card. Okay, then we have the Smoking Gun card underneath Six of Coins, underneath the Knight of Cups, and it's in reverse. So all that's telling me there is that you still haven't found, you can't have a smoking gun unless you've shot the gun and you hit the target, right? So you still are walking around looking for it. And that's just what I got done saying. So that backs that up, okay? You're still looking for your twin when your twin is with you in Astro. So now just ask for your business partner. Ask for your soulmate business partner. Focus on divine and perfect health. That's what St. Michael's saying. He's saying you get right with yourself and you are happy, then that's when it's all going to come into play. And it's just like a job. You can't go be a construction worker if you're 800 pounds and can't get out of bed. So you get healthy first and then you'll get the job, right? And Joyful Dolphin says her twin is Jesus, and that's really the truth, you know. The Jesus consciousness is us, and we are connected. So the Ten of Cups, we have the Four of Swords. That's my healing card. So the reason that you're totally not like in fantasy land and on top of the world is because you're still healing. What are you healing from? Well, some of you, your divine spouse has passed over. Some of you lost a job. Some of you broke down on the interstate again because you didn't get your new car. All kinds of things you're healing from. Okay? So it's okay. And St. Michael just is saying that you need to detach from those situations. The job that's the job that's bumming you out, the car that keeps breaking down, the perspective that you have to have your twin when you're not going to get your twin until you go into the rest of the dimensions. You're only going to get a soulmate or a partner. So you have to detach from the situation. He told you that twice. And to back it up, and we're going to end here, we're already over 21 minutes, but that's okay. Okay, is the ace. And I keep getting this. It's the yes card, the major yes card of mine. Ace of pattern. And it's underneath the hanged man upside down. So it can mean a couple things. It's telling me, yes, you are getting a new perspective. And when you're hanged, the hanged man, when you cut yourself down, you're unhanged, right? So you are getting unstuck. You are getting a new perspective. You do see it clearly now. I know I do. It took me a while, you know. It took me talking to Angel. It took me talking to other people, my guides. It took me a while to realize that everything I said to you about me. Okay? So Ace of Pattern is the final outcome. It's a yes. It's a big yes. Abundance in financial and all areas. It's a big yes card, my big yes card. So we're going to end it there. Thank you guys for listening. 2222.